Good morning. Happy Tuesday. My name is Kerri Wade. I am a Reiki master teacher and a hypnotherapist and transformational life coach. My company in Chandler is called East Valley Healing, and you can find more information about me at eastvalleyhealing.com. So, I'm going to get that out of the way right up front. Good morning, Grant. And so that I don't forget to do it a little bit later. So, how's everybody doing today? I've had an interesting couple of weeks. There's just some really curious things happening. Numbers are huge. I am seeing 111, 1111, 222, 333, 444, 555. I even saw a 666 once this week too. It was my daily SRP utility usage amount. I was like, ooh, crap, I don't like that one so much. I see 1010 and 1212 like constantly all day long. And even during the night, every time I wake up during the night, it's always one of those numbers. So it's really kind of bizarre. Also, I've had like electronic devices doing some interesting things. And things like, like all of a sudden one of my books turns on my Audible on my phone, and my phone isn't even with me. Yesterday, I kept hearing this sound, like about 3 or 4 times I heard it, like somebody's like notification setting on a phone, but it wasn't mine. And I've not added any new electronic devices, so I still don't know where it's coming from. It's so weird. I'll hear it and it sounds like it's coming from my kitchen. Well, last night it sounded like it was coming from my kitchen. Yesterday it sounded like it was coming from back in my bedroom. I have no idea what that is. So, and last night my dreams, oh my gosh, my dreams. I don't even know, I don't even remember the dream, but there was healing work being done in the dreams. And it was, like all night long, I was having these healing dreams. It was really interesting. And it was like, I don't know who was involved. I don't remember any of the details except for one. And one of them, there was like this little, like this label for this person. And it had like these symbols on it. And one of the symbols was like erased before my eyes, which meant that that ailment no longer pertained to that person. There was a healing that was taking place. That was all that I could really get from it. It was just like crazy. So there's some interesting things happening right now with our energies and planetary type interesting changes and things that are going on in energy. So anyway, if anybody's having any unusual experiences, I would love to hear about them. Grant, 334? Oh, 3s and 4s? I don't know what that means. So anyway, I want to talk a little bit about Reiki today, because every day somebody asks me, well, what is Reiki? Or when they ask me what I do, and I say, well, I do Reiki. 334, that's the number you're getting. Awesome. Oh, and those add up to 10s, which I've been getting a lot of 10s too. Oh, it is 333. Okay, yeah, a lot of 333s. So, you can just Google what does like 333 mean in angel numbers. And there's a couple of really great sites that have some information on that. So if you are seeing like the same numbers over and over, Google that. And it's kind of interesting. So anyway, back to Reiki. People are always saying, oh, okay, what is that? What is Reiki? And, there's a simple explanation for Reiki, which doesn't really make sense to a lot of people that may not be in this that haven't been in the spiritual surroundings, that sort of thing. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a definition of Reiki. Good morning, Shelley. Reiki is spelled R-E-I-K-I and is pronounced Reiki. And it's a Japanese technique for stress management and reduction and relaxation that also promotes healing. It was discovered by Dr. Mikao Usui in 1922. And it is administered by laying on of hands. I've just highlighted a few little notes here. And techniques like this have been practiced for thousands of years. Rei translates, good morning, Mindy. Rei translates as spiritual wisdom. So the general meaning of Rei is universal, and this is the definition that many have used as universal. Basically, a Japanese friend, Keiko, tells me that Rei, in this context in Japanese, literally means God or of the heavens. It can also go by names such as spiritual consciousness, universal mind, the supreme being, the third heaven, and so forth. And it's out of these realms that creativity, genius, miraculous experiences, and spiritual healing originate. And so the healer acts like a bridge to bring the wisdom, guidance, and healing of heaven down to the people and living things of the earth. And Ki in Reiki stands for, or translates as life energy, basically. It means the same as Qi in Chinese and Prana in Sanskrit. And science calls it biofield energy. And it's been given many other names by various cultures. So you'll hear it called many different things. So Ki is basically life energy. And so this is the non-physical energy that animates all living things. As long as something is alive, it has life energy circulating through it and surrounding it. When it dies, the life energy departs. If your life energy is low, or if there is restriction in its flow, you will be more vulnerable to illness. When it is high and flowing freely, you are less likely to get sick. Life energy plays an important role in everything we do. It animates the body and the higher levels of expression. And Ki is also the primary energy of our emotions, thoughts, and spiritual life. Ki is the non-physical energy that is used by all healers. It is present and around us and can be accumulated and guided by the mind. And it is thought to be the underlying energy of everything that exists. Ki is influenced by the mind. This is huge, right? If you have positive, healthy thoughts, your Ki becomes stronger, which is also in Japanese known as Genki energy. If you have unhealthy, negative thoughts, your Ki is weakened or becomes unhealthy, known in Japanese as Byoki energy. So Reiki is a special kind of Ki. It is Ki that is guided by spiritual consciousness and is defined as spiritually guided life energy. This is a meaningful interpretation of the word Reiki, and it more closely describes the experience most people have of it. Reiki guiding itself with its own wisdom rather than requiring the direction of the practitioner. So, got some more notes here. Hold on. Get to my right place. So, how does Reiki heal? That's the big question, right? First of all, let me just say, and I've told many people also, that it actually, Reiki works on all levels. It works on the physical level, it works on the mental level, the emotional level, and the spiritual level. We are alive because life energy, or Ki, is flowing through us. Ki flows within the physical body through pathways called chakras, meridians, and nadis, and can also be present and pass directly through the organs, the tissues of the body. It also flows around us in a field of energy called the aura. The free and balanced flow of healthy Ki is the cause of well-being. So it is Ki that animates the physical organs and tissues as it flows through them. Ki nourishes the organs and cells of the body, supporting them in their vital functions. When the flow of healthy Ki is disrupted, it causes diminishing functioning within one or more of the organs and tissues of the physical body. Therefore, it is the disruption of the flow of the healthy Ki that is the main cause of illness. Ki is responsive to thoughts and feelings. When we have positive, optimistic thoughts, we increase our flow of Ki, and this causes us to feel better. You know, I've been preaching about this forever, about your thoughts and being positive. However, when we have negative thoughts, our Ki is disrupted and diminished, and we do not feel as good. When negative thoughts become lodged in the subconscious mind, they create a permanent disruption in the flow of healthy Ki. This happens when we either consciously or unconsciously accept negative thoughts or feelings about ourselves. These negative thoughts and feelings influence Ki and cause it to become Bioki, or unhealthy Ki. The Bioki then attaches itself to the organs and tissues of the body and also disrupts the flow of the healthy Ki. The organs and tissues of the body can be affected depending on the location of the blockage. This diminishes the vital function of those organs and cells of the physical body, and unless the blockage is released, a person could eventually become ill. When a person receives a Reiki session, the Rei, or spiritually conscious part of the energy, assesses where the person has Bioki and then directs the healing energy, usually to the Bioki that is the nearest to the hands. However, sometimes it will go to the Bioki that is most in need of healing, even if it is far from the hands. The Reiki energy then works with the negative thoughts and feelings that have created the Bioki and are blocking one's flow of healthy Ki, and replaces them with healthy thoughts and feelings, thus releasing the Bioki. This can happen in a number of ways. By flowing through the affected parts of the energy field and charging them with positive energy, Reiki raises the vibratory level in and around the physical body and where the negative thoughts and feelings are attached. This causes the negative energy to break apart and fall away. In doing so, Reiki clears, straightens, and heals the energy pathways, thus allowing healthy Ki to flow in a natural way. Sometimes the entire field of blocking energy is lifted up to a higher level of consciousness where it is processed. Other times it is melted away or burned up. When a block is released, sometimes a person will feel a cold sensation, and when it is melted or burned up, a hot sensation. Once healthy Ki is flowing naturally, the physical organs and tissues are able to complete the healing process. So, that's kind of lengthy, but I think that's like a very clear explanation for what Reiki is and how it works for those of us who like to have the deeper knowing of things. And Reiki and hypnotherapy, hand in hand, are they're very similar actually, because we're releasing from the subconscious mind in either instance. And that's why I have that I have a transformation package that uses a combination of both of those things along with a little bit of coaching. And so anyway, Reiki is my passion. I love Reiki. I love it. I love it. And I'm really excited. I'm going to put a couple pictures up because I made some changes this week to my Reiki room. And I have some blackout drapes in there now. And I have this cool laser machine that projects all of these green stars and little dots that are moving around. And then there's also blue clouds, and it is so cool. I did a healing session on myself yesterday, and I did it on my table with the new laser lights on, and I was using my infrared mat, and because that has the FAR therapy in it, the infrared therapy. It has the photon therapy. It has crystals. It has amethyst and jade and tourmaline that are like sewn right into the mat, like little crushed up crystals. And it's got these beautiful healing properties just in that alone. And so anyway, I did a session on myself yesterday, a Reiki session and meditation in there yesterday, and with the music, it is freaking magical. It's so cool. I love it. It's always been a really great, beautiful energy in that room anyway. And I love doing Reiki. I just love it. And I have several people that are starting to come monthly for Reiki now too. Your first session, my regular price on Reiki is $95 for an hour session, or a session. Sometimes that session goes a little longer than that. And then for people who come every month, it's actually $70. So it's quite a bit of a savings. And they're just coming to get those energies, get that key unblocked and to keep it flowing. And not only physically, but also on the mental, the emotional, and the spiritual levels as well. And so, anyway, if you'd like to try Reiki, I would love for you to experience it, because it really is. It is so magical. It's so beautiful. So, anyway, Shelley, you need to come because I know you have a gift certificate for Reiki. So, you need to get in here, girlfriend. Hi, Amy. Good morning. Okay, postcard from Spirit Time. These are from the deck. We're on our last 4 days. The deck from Colette Baron Reed called Postcards from Spirit. If you don't have this deck, I would highly recommend it. It's a beautiful way to just start your day and just pull out a postcard and take a moment to reflect on it. So, that said, take a nice deep breath and just release. Relax your forehead, your neck, and your shoulders. Just be in a place of quiet for a moment. Dearest you are taking yourself and your problems too seriously. Maybe fear of the future is weighing on you. We would like you to take a little break from all of that and start having fun. When you stop fixating on what has been making you heavy-hearted, we get a chance to move some magic in your direction. We just need you to let go a little. Spirit needs some room and gets very inspired by your laughter when you have fun. When was the last time you got really loose, silly, and goofy? Maybe you need to go dancing or watch some very funny comedy to make you laugh. Or call the one friend you know will remind you how ridiculous and delightfully giddy you can be. You will return refreshed and renewed and ready to once again see the world as less daunting. And you will be ready to receive in perfect timing the bounty that Spirit has for you. Don't you just love how much we care about you? Oh, that's so awesome. I have a note in my book here. I gotta get real quick because I'm gonna make sure I pass it on correctly. Oops. Albert Einstein said, the most fundamental and major decision you have to make in life is, do you live in a friendly or a hostile universe? Because you will create your life accordingly. So if you're not having enough fun in your life, you need to do it. Plan for laughter. There are laugh clubs. There's one at Southwest Institute of Healing Arts, And it's like it's not the first Friday of the month. Maybe it's the last Friday of the month. You can find it on their website, I'm sure. I can get the information for you. And it's a laugh club. It's called the Swee Ha 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 Club. And I've never been to one of their gatherings, but I've certainly heard them in like the classroom next door. And that's what they do. They get together and it's a laugh therapy. So anyway, if you don't have any friends that make you laugh, first of all, get some new friends that do. But in the meantime, you can go over to Sweeha and join the Laugh Club every month. So anyway, go watch a funny show. America's Funniest Home Videos always does it to me, except for the times when I'm going, you know, I laugh at that dumb show and dumb things people do, and animals, and the babies and the kids are so funny. So anyway, have a wonderful day. Good morning, Nancy. And I will talk to you all soon. I'll be posting this so you can go back if you missed the first part about what Reiki is. And I'll also be adding it to my YouTube channel. So please feel free to share my videos on your own pages. I would really, really appreciate it, because that's how I get the word out. And it's beautiful healing for everyone. And I just want to share that. So thank you so much for being here. I love you guys. Peace and blessings, and have a wonderful Tuesday.